food for thought. There's a time and a place to rush, and there's a time and a place to slow down. We have so many things that we need to get done every single day, and we do. But at what pace? Some things we get done faster than others, while others we're able to relax and take our time and be meticulous. And it's a learning how to balance life, honestly. It's really a matter of fact of trying to balance what you need to get done, learning what is urgent, and learning what to put away for tomorrow. Because yes, we can burn ourselves out and get it done today. Yes, we can stretch ourselves short or overextend ourselves in what we do. But at the price of what? At the price of ourselves. So basically, I learned today to chill, relax. Not every single thing needs to get done right away. I like to get my research done every single week and get it checked by my mentor or advisor, or the person that I do my research under. And so he has to sign a piece of paper that I need or that I fill out to show him that I am doing research and that I'm not just doing nothing. And so I completed it. And so I have an 8 a.m. or I have a 9 a.m. and I got to the building about 8:40, and I'm maybe I can print it out quickly and then go to his office, talk for 15 minutes before class, and then get it done. Yeah, no, that didn't go well. But I had myself prepared, and I knew that I was hey, if I'm supposed to see him, I'm gonna see him, and I'm gonna talk to him. So I go print my paper, or at least try to, and my computer needs to reboot. My computer literally was not starting, and I had to completely shut it off, turn it back on, and then pull up my document, and it took a hot second. And by the time that it was done, it was probably about 8:46, and I was you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not gonna go walk up into his office and talk to him for 13 minutes of his time, because that's not quality research reflection. That's not quality being able to be thorough about what I did, And I took away from that experience is yes, I wanted to get done. Yes, I'm very type A scheduled individual who likes to get their stuff done. But I'm also trying to step back and understand that I don't need to get every single thing done right away. Because at least at my school, our advisors are the people that we're taught by. So the professors that are in our major or that we're taught by are our advisors. And so it's currently advising season for him, because it's registration coming soon, and his schedule was completely filled. And by the time that I got everything printed and everything, I was I'm just gonna go see what his availability is. And it was full, and he was hey, do you need something? And I was I was just looking for your availability. He's yeah, I'm pretty packed. Your research can wait till next week. And I'm yeah. And I'm so glad I didn't rush, because as I was getting ready and so forth, I was it'll be what it'll be. I can't rush something that was never meant for me. I cannot rush into try and do something that was never meant for me, because things fall apart. The other day, every Thursday my lab is due at 3 that I did on Tuesday. And so I try to get all my stuff done and whatnot. And so I was rushing. I was trying to get everything done. And so as I'm trying to fill out my last question, I need to go talk to her during her office hours. I come to her door and I see that she's busy, and I'm okay, whatever. I'll just fill it out, do my best assumption. It's only a point. And so I do. And then a friend of mine walks up, and I'm hey. And during that time, of talking to my friend and also filling out my worksheet. That is not quality. I was not producing something quality because I was rushing and I did not take my time. And so, matter of fact, within my lab, sometimes I have to attach things to the back of it, and I completely forgot that because I was literally in a rush, and I was rushing from my 12:30 class that ends at like 1:50 to go turn in my lab by 2, which so I can get it done over with, because I was going to ask her a question, to go back to the library to go study with my friends for a test on Monday. And with me rushing around, I get back to the library and I remember and I look and I see the graphs that I did not attach. And so I have to walk all the way back to the science hall and staple my paper because I was not paying enough attention to the details and being slow and thorough with what I was doing. And so literally me not slowing down and me trying to rush through my days to get things done costed me more time than I actually would have liked to invest in. Because yes, I am most of the time able to do things that are of good quality work in a small amount of time. But sometimes I still slip up and I need to remember to slow down. And I bet it's a very common trait and a very common lesson that we all need to work on. And it just made me think about how I need to slow down still. And it made me think about how, from a bigger picture, you might not be really into books, and that's fine, but most authors take years to publish a book. They take so many drafts to publish their final creation. And some of the most beautiful books are the ones that take forever. Some of these books that you would have never picked up on the shelf probably took somebody a decade of literally thinking of, experiencing their lifetime, to writing it down on a piece of paper, to even starting to get a publisher, or however you start writing a book, That stuff takes time. And they probably had to also learn the same lesson of having to slow down. You can't rush through things. Think about writer's block. When writers try to jam out pages and pages of their of their book to make chapters, I read from this book, it's Love Yourself or Love by Chloe Wade. I think that's wrong, but it's a red cover. It talks about self-love. I'm pretty sure it's by Chloe Wade. Anyways, I digress. In one of her pages, she literally says and talks about, she writes, I don't even know how many pages in a book, and then it gets wiped out, because of a power outage or something. And that time that she was writing all those pages, she was trying to cram them out. She was trying to get the job done, but it wasn't quality work. And then a few days later, boom, creative inspiration, brainstorm extravaganza, her flow was on, It just takes time. It just takes time to slow down and give yourself enough grace to slow down and to be able to be open enough to slow down and just give quality work and to be fully present. Because when you are fully present, you can appreciate the small moments. Literally, when I realized I had to walk back it's kind of annoying, but probably in total a 7-minute walk, a 10-minute walk, up the stairs to the building, whatever, yada yada. During that time, it was absolutely beautiful outside. It was I think it's nice weather because I had pants, jacket, very lovely weather. It was like high 50s, maybe like whatever, 50s, whatever. And it was super sunny. And if I would have been in a bad mood and would have been, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I forgot these papers. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I would have totally missed the moment of being outside and enjoying the sun. Because literally today, it was freezing outside. And it was windy. And it was rainy. And it was cloudy. And I was able, when I was walking back, to literally slow down and appreciate that I have a physical body, that I am fortunate enough and have the privilege to walk to the science building under like 20 minutes. It took me less than 20 minutes to go back and forth. You know, I have the privilege to be able to walk and have 2 legs and an able body to do that. And if I would have been in a bad mood, I would have totally blown by the gifts that I'm given every day. And just realize all the small things that I've had. Even though, yes, my friend at the time that I was trying to like cram out that paper was not a very fortunate time for me. Like being able to talk to her for a little, you know, being able to just say hi because I don't ever see her very often. And just being able to, I don't know, share a small moment before she had to go to like somebody's office, you know. Slowing down might feel like you are less productive, that you are not getting enough stuff done, that you are just absolutely not doing the most that you could do. But realize you could be doing so much less. Like, I'm like pretty sure it's like Malik, or Purpose Driven. I think that's his YouTube. And he was just like talking during one of his like videos and was like, yes, I could be doing so much more, but yes, I could be doing so much less. And I think we need to realize that we as humans, we want to be as productive as we possibly can. But we also need to realize we could be doing so much less. Because we have the gift of today. And not everybody does. And so we can slow down. And we can have a moment to ourselves. And we can realize all the beautiful things that we have in our life. And all the amazing things that we can do and appreciate within our life once we slow down and we are not in as big as a rush as we think we should be. Food for thought.